In a parched village, where the sun blazed relentlessly overhead and the ground cracked from thirst, despair began to settle among the residents. For months, the skies had refused to shed a single drop of rain, the wells were dry, crops had withered under the unyielding sun, and families packed their belongings, preparing to leave their homes behind in search of greener pastures. Amidst this bleak atmosphere, a small girl named Wayla observed something peculiar every day, a tiny sparrow diligently trying to build a nest outside her window. This little bird, despite the howling winds that scattered twigs and leaves, never showed signs of giving up. Day after day, the sparrow returned to the same spot, tirelessly trying to reassemble its nest after nature's persistent disruption. Rayla felt a connection to this brave creature, whose determination resonated with her own longing for hope in the face of despair. Driven by curiosity, Rayla followed the sparrow closely, watching every effort it made. One afternoon, she noticed the bird flying away, its tiny form descending beyond the hills that bordered their village. Gathering her courage, Rayla decided to follow. After making her way through fields of dry grass and up steep slopes, she watched in awe as the sparrow began to pick wet mud from a distant area, clearly drawing it from a place that was rich and moist, something utterly foreign to the villagers and their desolate surroundings. Excitedly, Rayla rushed back to her village, breathlessly explaining what she had seen. The villagers, weary and skeptical, listened to her tale of the sparrow and its mysterious mud source. That in their hearts, they yearned for hope, and a small group decided to venture beyond the hills to uncover the truth behind the little bird's journey. With Rayla leading the way, the group set off, their hearts pounding with a mix of anticipation and skepticism. They crossed rocky paths and enduring grassy stretches, all the while keeping an eye on the sky for signs of rain that never came. After hours of trudging under the relentless sun, they finally reached the edge where the sparrow had been collecting its mud. To their astonishment, they stumbled upon a hidden stream, its waters glistening under the sunlight, flowing gently but hidden from view due to the fallen logs that had blocked its path. Joyful cries erupted among the group as they realized the significance of their discovery. They worked together, moving the debris aside, and slowly, the water began to flow freely once again, trickling towards the parched village. The villagers returned home, their hearts lighter and hope rekindled, the air buzzed with excitement, and the once silent village came alive again with the possibility of revival. Days passed, and the gathering clouds, which once seemed mere figments of imagination, now darkened the sky. As the first drops of rain began to fall, the villagers danced and rejoiced. The once dry, dusty ran soaked in the life-giving water, and the sparrow, perched high on a branch, seemed to sing a triumphant song. From that day on, the villagers cherished the brave little bird, who not only brought them water but also reignited their belief in perseverance and hope. Layla learned a valuable lesson that day, even the smallest of creatures can make a profound difference. The villagers, too, understood the value of unity and determination. The sparrow became a beloved symbol in their hearts, representing the unwavering spirit of resilience. Whenever they looked up as clouds gathered in the sky, they remembered the little birds that led them to water and renewed hope. They often recounted the story of the sparrow's efforts, teaching the moral that even the smallest effort can lead to the biggest change. As seasons passed, the village thrived, crops flourished, and families stayed together, forever grateful for the blessing bestowed upon them by a tiny sparrow that never gave up.